tuia te rangi e tui nei, tuia te papa e takoto nei, tuia te kaupapa o te rā, e ki ana ko kōrero. Kia ora te iwi, I am Māsia Hopa, he uri tēnei no te taitoke rau.
Kia ora te whānau, ko Phoenix Oka tēnei, e mihi ana ki a koutou, no te hokianga, no pangaru, no manga kāhia.
Oh, kia ora, beautiful people. I'm Luke Bird the Birdman, and guess what? I'm also from Te Tai Tokido. Wow! Welcome to NZME iHeartRadio's latest podcast, Kōrero!
Tahi.
Horu ngā mea. That is right, it's iwi Kōrero, the latest podcast coming from NZME and iHeartRadio to celebrate greatness, te reo Māori, using beginner te reo Māori, having some fun, celebrating ourselves, but more importantly, just giving it a go.
Tika, kōrero.
Woohoo!
Can I just say, this is a bit of a glow up.
It is quite the upgrade to what we're used to. I agree.
You know what, Phoenix? I'm with you here. It's like talk about going to the bank and more budget.
Yeah, I love it. And kei konei mātai ki te whare o NZME.
Yeah.
Te pokapū o tāmaki makaurau e mihi ana.
Preach.
Yeah, tika. So
We've got a mic each, guys.
we do.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
And cameras.
Yes. Kōrero, it's all about inspiring our whānau, our rangatahi, because if you want to be somebody,
Oh, and you want to go somewhere?
You better wake up and pay attention.
if you want to be somebody,
and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Let's do it again.
Oh, of course he was going to say that.
I think we should.
If you want to be somebody,
and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
Oh,
Absolutely.
you thought it was a podcast. It's not. It's an album.
like-
Coming soon.
did I go to the What's the section of Spotify?
Yeah, what just
No,
happened?
you didn't.
No, we're bringing the whole buffet here today, guys.
Can you tell?
Today
We
you're
love our
getting
voices.
fun. Oh, absolutely.
All right. Kaupapa o te rā, Lou.
Yes, kaupapa o te rā. So we've got 10 episodes of greatness here with Kōrero, and every episode we bring you an amazing guest, an amazing one.
Yes.
No te tai tokido, done some pretty cool things around Aotearoa and the world, but today's kaupapa o te rā is all about celebrating. Can you tell from the outfit I'm wearing?
We're talking about the solar system.
And if you're listening on the, the station and the podcast, I'm wearing quite the outfit. It is all about diversity today, takatapuitanga, and celebrating Māori with differences. So
It
I'm
just
all
sounds
for
like
it.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
Marcia, I'm so glad
Yeah,
you
I
got the
reckon.
memo.
Yeah.
And today's today's kaupapa, we've got a great guest, and the one and only, the incomparable, the iconic, the legendary himself, Pere Wihongi.
That's right, Pere Wihongi whānau. You guys know who Pere is, and if you don't, you've been living under a rock. He tangata tino rongo nui
Right.
no te tai tokerau, no hokianga a no hoki.
Of course he's taming everybody.
Yeah. He's from Hokianga. I think he's from Pangaru as well. We'll take him everywhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, I'm so excited. Pere is going to be in the house today, but every episode, guys, we have a brand new guest. Oh, I'm excited. It's going to be a great one. So Pere will be here shortly for our episode, but we've got so much more to do, and we've got heaps to teach you at home how to be a cool Māori.
That's right. Because
And who
we are,
better to teach you?
exactly, we are so cool.
I'm going to take that one to the bank.
No, but I am looking forward to catching up with Pere.
Woohoo.
I have my questions of my own.
Yeah, let's get
Just to
to
find out how he's so successful.
And we do have a wahi taonga mana as well.
Oh.
Little present for him as well.
Oh,
So
we
don't go anywhere.
like Oprah Winfrey.
We are.
We are. Hoi anō e te iwi, nei rā tēnei wahanga. As you can see, we've got a little bit of a segment every sort of rua toru miniti. Today's segment right now is called Kiki Cafe.
That is right, because here in Aotearoa, if you don't know, you should. We are known around the world as coffee connoisseurs. We don't even grow our own coffee beans here. That's how cool we are. We buy it from somewhere else and we drink so much of it. So we thought a great way for you at home to learn a bit of te reo is use te reo when ordering your coffee. We all buy one. Well, most of us do. Okay, so before we get into that, Phoenix and I are the adults in the room. We drink coffee like it's going out of fashion.
Yes.
Marcia, what do you drink?
Kia pono mai ngā kōrero. I am so not the coffee drinker or the tea drinker or like even iced coffee.
Oh, no.
I do like
Get off the
good
podcast.
hot chocolate, but it has to be like cold wet.
What are you, in kindy?
Yeah, exactly. When people go, would you like a coffee? I'm like, have you got a Coke? Coke Zero? Yeah.
Water?
Actually, I'm not good. Nah.
Well, there is no judgment, but coffee is the section today, and we thought, hey, why not get into it? Let's learn some te reo on how to order your coffee at home.
In te reo Māori. So,
I'm ready for this.
what's our order today, Phoenix?
Well, I think, we have alternative milk options. You know, we try new things. So I thought, let's today teach us how to order a large flat white with coconut milk.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That sounds nice.
That sounds nice.
Because in the wise words of Shay Milne, he mira ka koko ngati, because we're them type of Māoris.
Oh,
Ngati.
kia ora.
Koko ngati. Yeah.
Oh.
That's if you're an islander who moved to New Zealand. Koko ngati.
Ai, tika. All right, so flat white. I know the kupu to be more white, but it sounds confusing because, you know, if you split more white, it's like for who?
Yeah, for who?
For who?
More white tēnei. Hoi anō, if you put it together, more white actually translates to calm.
Flat.
Yes, te rāpea. Or because maybe it's not just flat, but how flat white has like a velvety kind of texture. It's like, you know,
Marcia.
smooth.
You're
calm.
I'm smelling what you're stepping
I'm
in.
making this up, by the way. Like, I'm just putting what I think it is together.
Okay.
So don't at me.
And flat
Hoi anō.
whites were actually invented here in Aotearoa.
Oh, kia
And I was wondering, why is that? Why is flat white? And I thought, I know why.
Tell me.
Ori te ki te kawana.
Well, you're not wrong.
Okay, let's
All right.
get to ordering.
So, Marcia, I'm going to be the barista, and I'm going to ask you, kia ora. What is your order today, fine specimen young man?
Okay, I thought you were talking to me, but I'm not a young man. You go.
Like, you go.
Okay, thank you, fine lady. So if I was to order a large flat white with coconut milk, he mowai miraka kokonati māku.
Oh, say that again with a bit of gusto.
Oh, kia ora, he mowai miraka kokonati māku.
One more time for everybody
Oh,
else,
one more time.
because I'm loving it. Kia ora, what's your order today?
Kia ora, he mowai miraka kokonati māku.
Wow.
Oh, Marcia, I'm living for this one.
Yeah, you
So
might
if-
get a paki from your barista.
Or a confused look, one of the two.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask for kia ora, he mowai miraka koko ngati māku. Can I have a coconut milk flat white?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
And then the barista will say,
Huh?
that'll be $11.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, I'm just going to go to the car to get some change. And we won't go back.
I love that. So everybody at home, try it. Give it a go. And if they don't answer to you, hey, at least you did it for yourself, because te reo Māori can be used anywhere. And we sound so flash using it.
Yeah.
And we sound like we're mātaka reo, but
Or
we
you-
are not.
We are not. Or you ask like a real uncle, me, hey, boy, e mira ka kokonati māku.
Kia ora te whanu.
Kora te whanu. He mowai māku.
Yeah, see? It's a language for everybody.
Love it.
E rima ngā hoka.
Kia ora.
Right, those matu out.
Yeah, tika.
I love that.
All right, that's our coffee order.
Cafe.
Cafe.
Use it, abuse it, have some fun. Coffee is te reo Māori as well. I'm impressed.
Coffee is Māori. Nā te Māori te kafe. We're owning that. We're claiming that. This
mea.
segment, as you can tell, we're a bit competitive.
Yes,
So let's get into it.
We are a little bit competitive at Te Whānau. We like getting into a little bit of haka tatai. And we have a bit of a section called Reheko.
Reheko.
Or if you're Luke, it
Yes.
goes like this.
Let's commence.
That's way better.
It's way better. Could you imagine when I go to a party and I'm like, oh my gosh, that band is awesome. Let's commence.
I genuinely feel like you say that.
He does.
So we have a segment, Reheko. We play a game. And this morning I thought we'd play a game called Waiata Remix.
Oh, remix.
Waiata Remix. So the way it works is that we have a Māori song that we all know.
Okay.
But we are going to sing it to the tune of a pop song, an English pop song, an English slow jam, just a song that we know. So he waiata Māori
That's
Bye.
a vibe.
to the tune of a waiata Pākehā.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to spin my pretend wheel
Yeah.
so we can get our waiata Māori that we're all going to sing for it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? I'm going to just pretend it's spinning. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
It's an oldie but a goldie, no te tai tokero. It is Toro Mai.
Classic.
Oh, I'm excited for that
Toro
one.
Mai.
Yes.
And what tune are you going to sing Toro Mai to?
Well, I was thinking about this really hard and long for the last 30 seconds or so. And I'm going to go for all the Ds.
All right, tonight, who are you going to be?
I'm going for triple D tanga, 4'5" tanga. I'm going for Dolly Parton
Had
tanga.
me confused there
Yes,
for a
no,
little
it was
bit.
a little bit. I thought you were going to rap it.
I am going for Dolly Parton's Jolene.
Ah, of course. Love it.
Okay, I'm excited for this.
Right,
Toro mai to Jolene.
You heard it here first,
Okay,
Whānau.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Ke tiriti.
Okay.
Let's commence.
Let's commence. Toro mai, toringa, kia hariru te a. Toringa, iafi pono, afi taku te nana. Oe, te aroha, kia rātou ma oe, te aroha. Hi-ha!
I was giving like Watete vibe.
It was a little bit.
Jolly is from Tikuiti.
Oh, tare.
Tare Pātini. Tare Pātini. Not that Tikuiti. Tare Pātini. Have you not heard of her?
No.
Mate.
Tikuiti engari titi no tauiti.
Yeah.
Kia ora.
Hi, kia ora.
Tikuiti.
Alright.
Tare Pātini is my vibe.
Tare
was
pātene
good.
paitira.
Thank you.
I think she'd be proud of that.
I think she'd be very proud.
As long as she didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, where we go next? Over to you,
going-
Mr. Rooker.
All right, so toro mai.
Toro mai's
Yeah,
the song.
so we'll go
Wai te
toro
Māori.
mai, wai te Māori, but I thought I'd go with I'm more of a slow jams guy myself.
Yes.
Oh,
You know,
groundbreaking,
very-
Phoenix.
yeah.
Groundbreaking.
I'm very 90s. I'm very if you listen to my playlist, it's been the same since I was born.
Okay.
So I thought I'd go with Boys to Men.
Oh, give me a cuddle.
I'll make love to you,
Oh, we're cuddling.
but toro mai.
Kia
Yeah.
ora.
Oh, this is going to
Okay,
be...
here we go.
Oh, get your tissues out, girls. Here we go.
Yeah, get your tissues out. Here we go. Toro mai, toringa, kia hariru ti ia.
Karaoke much.
Toringa ia, whipono, a whitaku tinana. Aue, te aroha ki ara. Rātou mā, aue te aroha e, ngau whakaroto nei, he kitia, e ngā iwi. That's it.
Oh, Phoenix.
You're welcome.
The producer at the back is digging it.
Yeah, she is digging it. Hands up in the
Hands
air.
up in there. Yeah, the lighters were going, you know, you had the phone lights going.
Phoenix, I am definitely going to get a cuddle.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of a competition on our hands. I thought I was going to be an easy win.
Oh,
and I haven't even gone yet.
So we've got Tare Pātini
Yeah.
and we've got Puite
We
Mene.
got Puite Mene.
Puite Mene, me te wau mene. And Marcia, right, where are we going, girl?
Who am I going to be tonight, Luke? Well, none other than te ariki o ngā ariki, te atua o ngā atua. Te wahine o ngā wahine. Koe?
Called Beyonce.
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 We
Oh,
already
the
know.
Queen Bee.
And, you know, it's the same old tune that everybody gets annoyed at because everybody's using it for their stories, their social, you know, socials.
Yeah.
We're going Texas Hold'em.
Oh!
Say Texas.
Okay,
Kapai.
I'm ready for
So,
this.
Toro mai to Texas Hold'em.
Oh,
Here we go.
I'm living for this. Let's go.
Okay. Toro mai,
Yeehaw!
toringa,
Yeah.
kia hariru tia. Wow, that's like, toringa,
That's not bad.
ia whipono, ia whitaku tinana. Aue te aroha, kia rātou mā, aue te aroha, ngau whakarobere, hikitia e ngaiwi, kia rewa ki runga taonga, mātua, hai.
Oh!
I swear to atua, whangara's using that at Matata. I genuinely believe that.
Copyrighted. Can you put that in, Henue Himohi, if you're listening?
That was not bad.
Ep1, nāku tira.
Aue.
Tell Beyonce that I could collab
I feel
with
like you've had
That was
this
good.
all on your mind. This
No,
is
you know.
amazing.
What a cheater.
So we've got Tari Pātene, Poi ki te mene, me te wau mene, and
Te atua
Pihonse.
matua o ngā atua matua.
Pihonse.
You just call her.
Don't
Eeyore.
say Beyonce. Get your Beyonce out of here. That sounds
Beyonce.
terrible.
You just call her
Beyonce.
Eeyore.
Io. That was fantastic.
Kia ora, thank you.
Beautiful people at home, have some fun with it. It's a game you can play with your children on the way to work, jam it in the car. Great way to learn te reo in a more pop style vibe.
Take
What have you
it.
got to lose? More fun in games than anything else.
That's how you play a waiata remix.
That's right.
Remix.
Reheko.
Let's commence.
All right, it's not quite time for our guest yet.
I'm so excited though.
Hoi anō, we have come to the time where we have a rerenga kōrero of the day.
Te renga kōrero
Te tēnā whakarongo mai. It's time to kōrero. And so today, if you want to pass me over that.
Fantastic.
It's brought to you by Hona Black, the author of Te Reo Kape, Māori Wits and Humour. And we love this author.
Aye.
We love this puka puka.
Te mea
And he
pinki rā.
also has a cool one, a blue one called Iti Te Kupu.
That's the one.
Nui te kōrero.
Tika. So there's like kiwaha, idioms, sayings, whakatauki, Māori metaphors, kupu whakarite, all that kind of jab in here.
And these are great ways to have some fun with your tamariki, yourself, your work colleagues. You can say something to them flash and they go, oh, what's that? And you're like, you know what? Put a smile on your face. I have no idea, but it sounds good. I'm
Tika.
into it.
Yes.
Right. Anei te mea mo te rangi nei.
Okay.
He tūraki wawata.
Oh, Masia.
Wow.
Oh, it's flash.
How do I say I have no idea until
You go. Ai.
So,
wow.
anō?
He tūraki wawata.
Tūraki wawata.
Wow. Oh.
So I'm going to break it up. This is what I like to do. So wawata being like dreams, aspiration, things to achieve.
Kia ora.
And if you achieve them, then you're too lucky, bro.
Tūraki ahua.
Tūraki.
Tūraki wawata. So I'm going to break up tūraki
Tūraki.
because this is what I do. So we've got dreams,
I
aspirations,
don't know if that's
future
going to help
great.
you, but
Yeah.
go
It
ahead.
may not, but you know what? We're going to work this out. Two being upright, stand tall, strong, erect,
Oh,
there.
he's going there. Anyway,
And raki being
lucky
north.
bugger.
Oh, too lucky.
So, the only way to go is up and great. Up. Yeah,
Crack
lock
it.
it in.
Okay, I see where you're going. So upgrade, aspiration.
Aspirational.
dreams, hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
But how do you use that like, hey, upgrade, aspiration,
Yeah.
dreams, hopes,
Too lucky. Or
as like a metaphor, a kiwaha?
I think this is used for an orator. Someone who is great, awesome. I'm a motivational speaker.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Damn, I'm good.
Too lucky.
Good. Yes,
Oh,
no,
koe te tino.
I commend your attempt.
Yeah, koe te tino
that means
pātai,
it's
hea
God.
ha te tū raki. Hey,
Tērā,
hea
he
te
pātai
tūraki,
pai
because
tērā.
kaore au te mōhio. Hea
Ai.
te tūraki.
And I hope you're not asking me.
Yeah, hea te raki.
I am asking you,
Well,
well, tūraki.
We maybe it is the raki, you know, we're looking at a compass and it's pointing directional
Yeah.
to your wawata. Just kia au ki
Yeah.
tō wawata.
Keep on point, on track.
O meo moemoea, kia au, bro, kia au ki te akamatua.
Oh, I
Yes.
like that. This is what wānanga does, eh?
Yeah.
You
But
just
when
dig
you say
deep
that,
and
that
dig
means
deeper.
you're digging deep and it's
And
nothing
it's-
to do with it.
and
I
then
bet
you
it's a
put yourself in
bellbird.
there, yeah.
It's a friggin' bellbird, isn't it?
Okay, let's see what it is. He tūraki wawata. No doubt you have friends who, no matter what they say, when it comes to putting their words into practice, they are a no-show.
Oh, yes.
So they say one thing but don't follow through. For example, friends might expect someone to attend an event or he or she is labelled like they don't show up. So they're labelled as a build-ups.
Oh, build up.
I know
Aye.
people like that.
So tūraki wawata he build-up.
I like that.
So would never have got that
no,
from that.
no, we literally were the
Okay.
opposite just then. And
Isn't
Yeah.
it funny though how Te Reo Māori can do that? It
Yeah.
can really play with you, which is why it's important just to have a go with it.
Yeah, so it's someone who doesn't follow through on their promises.
Ai, kia koe he
So I think
tauira?
tūraki and wawata is somewhere about promises.
Ah, okay.
If we were
Breaking
mātanga reo,
promises.
we would be like right on the buzzer.
We actually knew what it was. We were just getting it wrong so the listeners feel comfortable.
Tika, so another example. Kei Phoenix.
Oh, he tūraki wawata, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say that. I was going to say like, because you know his friend,
yeah.
but no, you just went straight there.
Oh no, Phoenix couldn't come because his friend's cat had a baby and then the cat adopted the right mouse next door.
Yeah.
So he's not coming anymore.
See?
Tūraki wawata.
I
Dude,
build
that
up.
sounds legit.
What a build up. I like it because you can actually use that on a daily
But it
basis.
actually sounds really flash.
It does.
Yeah. You sound like, or then maybe you can insult them without even knowing.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, then when someone tells you, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll be, what time? I'll suss it out.
yeah.
Hang on, what time? I'll be 7, I got to do and then I move it. Yeah, no, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be there. And then you know, bro.
He tūraki
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
tēnā
tūraki
koe.
wawata.
Hei apōpō te tūraki wawata.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Lock that in.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, your build-ups.
Yeah,
That's a
build-ups.
goer. Use it. Have some fun with it.
Tika,
mate,
so that's our rerenga kōrero for today.
Te renga kōrero,
Tēnā whakarongo mai. Brought to you by Hona Black, me tēnei puka puka pinki nei te tai.
Ai.
Te reo kape kape, he ti te kupu ia wā.
Nui te kōrero.
Tika. All right, it
nothing.
is the time of the day.
I am so excited for this
I am
because
too.
Ia Wiki, we are bringing you a fantastic guest from Te Tai Tokido who has gone off to do some amazing things with music, fashion, corporate, all the world of business. And today is a great one. Are you ready?
Wow, tahi a te marae, tuku a te karanga, tuku a te haka pōwhiri. I think, as our manuhiri come in, we need to give them a grand entrance every time.
Every time they're going to get one, and I'm ready for this. Are you ready?
I'm kind of excited and
I am
nervous.
so excited.
It's our very first guest.
First guest, Motiata. Here we go.
Okay, tuku a.
Tēnā koe, Pere Wihongi e, nau mai ki tēnei hōpaka e, nau mai ki tēnei hōpaka e, kōrero
Oh, kia ora.
Hi guys, kia ora te whānau.
E mihi ana
Take my mohiti.
Yes,
No,
you're
we
looking
can wear
fabulous.
mohiti in here.
Yes.
Well, funny you say that
Yes.
because,
Yes.
we have come prepared.
Oh.
We knew the Pere was
We
coming in
actually-
the office
No.
today.
We actually
Yes.
knew you were coming.
No.
Yes, we did.
We knew, and actually,
Oh,
we knew you were coming, and we know
made me feel so special.
we knew Pere Wihongi. He's a fashionista.
I love it.
You rock the gears, and we actually have a present for you too. We have a taonga for you.
Nah.
We have a taonga for you because look, here it is, right here. These glass, they're from a Pākehī Māori as well. So we're going to give you the. You already got them
Oh
on.
my, right
But
now.
here you go.
Oh, I already love the shape.
Yeah.
The chain as well.
What do you think?
Who's it?
Yeah, so they are from New Day by Sade.
New Day.
Local Pākehī.
Oh, kia ora.
She's from Te Tai Tokido as
I
well.
like actually having the chain.
Yeah,
in front.
and you actually put that. Oh, you can, but you actually put it. There we go.
Kimberly!
There we go.
Thank you, guys!
Absolutely just like you.
You know me too well.
We do. Well, you know
really
what?
do.
We thought, who could we have on our show that emulates fashion, greatness, kōrero, Māori greatness, te tai tokido tanga, ngā puhitanga, but more so out there pushing barriers around. Before we get into that, Marcia's got a little bit of a spiel.
Yes, actually. It's so good to have you. I'm so excited. Hoi anō, most people know Pere. I'm going to do the old kumara thing because you can't.
Yes.
Well, you know how you're not supposed to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, lucky we're here.
Ma mātou e haka kumaras, yeah.
Most people know Pere as a musician, a kapaka superstar, a head tutor of multiple kapa, an award-winning record artist, a member of the record-breaking collective Maimoa.
Kia ora.
Others know him as a television reporter, producer, director, and editor on shows such as Te Karere, Marae, Pūkana, Pipi Mā, and much, much more. And to a new generation, he is even a magical Disney snowman named Olaf.
Ah, orafe.
Yeah, tika. Some know him as Uncle. Others don't know him as him at all. They know her as Auntie.
Yes.
He raukura no te aho matua.
Aye.
And I'm so glad that you are here today because we are actually grateful to know you as our friend.
Oh, I
Our
didn't
message.
steal that from my bio.
Yeah, send it to him.
Everyone always
Take a-
asks for bios these
Yeah.
days.
Ah,
Yeah,
and just that 30 years, that's the list of mahi, and that's just, scraping the top of the ice cream.
Absolutely. Now, Pere, we are fans of yours. You're our mete from the mighty north. But before we get into that, tell us about you. Where you're from.
Well, kia ora te whānau. I feel so uplifted. I've got new glasses. I've got a big glow up from that
Kia ora.
kōrero. Kia ora e te iwi. Ko Pere Wihongi te tōku ingoa. My name is Pere Wihongi. I grew up in the far north in a little town called Herekino.
Love it.
West coast of Kaitaia. And then at the age of 10, I moved from one extreme to the other, moved all the way to South Auckland, South Side. And I've been here in Taimaki living. Hoi anō rā, always proud and always happy to represent my taha tai tokero. I'm actually have no whakapapa beyond the Brenduruans. I'm still trying to find some hononga outside of Te Nota.
Are you a
Yes.
true and true just like
Oh, look, it doesn't sound as exciting as it is, yeah. But yes, no, I have
Yes.
no other whakapapa beyond the Brenduruans.
Not
so.
yet,
So
anyway.
yes, I'm still trying to find on that connection.
Tika.
Especially with the waipu number lot, you know. Yeah. Kai tahu. Ahoi anō. Yeah, no, that's just a little bit about myself and where I come from.
Well, we love that. And today's episode, our kaupapa o te rā, was about takata puitanga diversity, but celebrating our differences within Māori.
Oh, let's commence.
And let's commence! Reheko! Oh, girl, we know. go. And what a great example you are, no te tai tokedo, celebrating your takatapuitanga and your no he tangata no te uenuku quest. So it's all about making sure we put out there that we're great, we're this and that, but where did it all start for you? How did you get into the industry, what you do now?
You know, it wasn't always like this for myself personally. I've had a few barriers to overcome, especially, being rural Northland growing. And also all of my whānau, I've literally only got one sister, and all the rest of my cousins, my brothers, all tāne. So, you know, even my sister's more tāne than me. Hoi anō tērā, kōrero tērā. And so it's always been quite a bit of a journey to, one, accept, but two, open up as well. And I'm just lucky that I have a safe and supportive whānau. Don't worry, me and my cousins always had the whawhais growing up. Hoi anō, I feel like I've grown in a confidence now that it doesn't really matter, and now they just have to accept it. They ain't got no other option because they can't choose their whānau too. Other than that, my own personal journey and going into the industry, I feel like I'm a late bloomer in terms of, you know, I've always been
Making us feel
old, I reckon. Actually, just before how old are you?
I'm 30. I am 30 years old.
Okay.
I'm pretty close.
We're in the geriatric. We're in the geriatric ward over here. So thanks so much.
So yes, I'm 30 years old, and I feel like I only say I'm a late bloomer because when I first started in the media industry, I was a news reporter.
Yes.
And, you know, they have strict, like, wardrobe rules and appearance rules. You couldn't grow your hair. You couldn't dye it. You couldn't have nails. You couldn't wear 2 earrings. All those little kind of boxes, I guess, they set for tāne appearance. And so I do feel like I was kind of filtered in my early stages of working in the industry. But, you know, once I left the confinements of news and went out and created my own company and became myself, the whole look became a part of me. And so any kaupapa that toro mai is now,
kia ora.
they just have to deal with it or go e tono mai. Hoi anō rā.
Yeah, and that was my my pātai for you too, because for us, watching you grow, watching you be you, it's hard for us to imagine you not being yourself, you know, and not being authentically yourself. Do you feel like your career, your success, all of that, do you think it took off when you were able to 100% completely just be authentic to yourself?
100%. And I think that's not only a reflection of everyone else's confidence within me, but even just my own confidence within myself. I feel like that was the biggest shift. I remember even whilst being at Te Karere, I was like, man, I wish it was socially acceptable for me to do my nails. Like, you know, little things like that. And I remember these conversations. I remember talking to them about makeup and, like, you know, the expressions and how you can manipulate your face in certain ways and show different types of creativity. And I did feel quite confined when I was at news, but you know, now I'm still back at Te Karere, so I won't completely blame it on news. I do feel like it was 100% myself and accepting myself. And then once I found my confidence in myself, everyone else kind of found confidence in that. And knowing that I'm not second guessing myself, because there is that, you know, being loud.
Oh, girl.
Quite loud tuckers as well.
Absolutely.
You know? It's a full-on world.
I have never met a tucker who is kaka. Like, we are all very loud and proud. I've never met a quiet one. Never.
Well, you know, it's a journey. It's a journey because it comes with already assumed, like, personalities.
Correct.
People think that, like, you know, the tuckers, they can either be salty, like, you know, queer, like, you know, that type of. You know, don't get me wrong, there's still those tuckers out there. I know quite a few of them, actually. But, you know, people would assume that that's also me, like, shady. Oh, don't worry, I can be a little bit shady here and there. But, you know, and I think those assumptions also come with being loud, and obviously I feel like, yes, once I did find confidence in myself, more people had confidence in me because I wasn't filtering myself. I wasn't my brain capacity wasn't taken up on how should I filter this down? How should I hide this? How should I long story short, suppress certain parts of me for the comfortability of others. It then became, how can I unsuppress for the confidence of others? How can I inspire even others to feel that confidence and to express themselves in that way? But look, I'm still like growing. I don't think I've even stopped. I'm like in the middle phase.
Yeah.
Of like where I'm at.
Yeah, koera te tai tino mea ngākau nui au kia koe, you just give off that ngākau nui tanga when I see you, even if you haven't said anything.
Keep
Ka tae te rongo I te aroha. But, you talked about being in Te Karere and the news industry and then becoming who you are now. What was like the influence or like the time where you just went, no, I am being me.
Honestly,
I'm going to
it was
start wearing my
literally-
nails. I'm going to start doing my makeup.
It was literally when I left Te Karere, because at Te Karere, I will say, no, actually, I wasn't forced, because I did willingly follow. So
Yeah.
I won't say I wasn't
you
forced.
know?
There is a heavy, costume and wardrobe appearance. And so, I did have to wear blazers every day and ties, neckties.
Wow.
And that in itself, I felt like, and I'm not
nice.
genderizing clothing as well, because there's still some wahine who can rock
Absolutely.
a blazer and a necktie as well. But in terms of this type of presentation, and I felt like that kind of restricted me. So once I did leave that, I could wear whatever I wanted. And then once I could wear whatever I want, I was like, oh my God, and I can grab my hair. Like, wow, I don't have to chop my hair off. I don't have limitations and everything like that. So, and I feel like branching into that kind of gave me more confidence about myself. But I will say, one of the turning points, and because it was still a bumpy transition of fully committing, like I'm talking full face makeup, like
100%.
nails, everything. So it really is stepping into a trans state of being. And so I think one of the biggest turning points actually was when we filmed Wairua, the video clip for Wairua, and it was the first time I'd ever worn a full face of makeup on anything.
Really? Anything at all?
Anything at all. So I had never worn a full face of makeup before. And I remember how nerve-wracking it was just to go, let's just do it. Like, what am I hiding back from? And then I also remember how fun it was. So like, you'd see the full transformation. I was like, oh my God, yes!
And I love it too, because I remember Wairua, and I remember seeing you come up, and then I think, I was like the rest of the nation that just went, this year.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Well, in that, I remember that feeling, because once I went in front of the camera, I was like, oh, well, I'm already in full drag. What am I holding back for? Just go. Umbrella. Where do I? All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think following that, I didn't actually realise how much impact it would have from that feeling. Like the amount of messages I've received from parents and from other rangatahi as well, who have who at the time had accredited that video as another sign of identity in the production and video life landscape.
Well, isn't it? It's funny because without knowing, you have influence on people without even saying something to them.
That's it.
You could do a little post here and your eyebrows new, and they're like, Pere's doing it, I'm doing it. Or, no, it happens though. Truly, you get it. But from living from the north, from the mighty Tai Tokedo, little Here Kino, love Here Kino, absolutely, to then doing what you do now, and with your takatapuitanga, what challenges though have you faced with being Pere Wihongi, and how have you overcome them?
Even maybe in Te ao Māori.
Yeah, 100%.
I think the challenges that the challenges that I normally face are mainly just people's assumptions. Like, even just like, and they're not even challenges. It's just really it's just me challenging other people's perspectives of me. And so I feel like I get those projections a lot. No, you should be doing this. No, you should be doing. No, you can't judge the poi.
And we said, yes, he can. And we still didn't win.
Oh, no, let's not bring that up, mate.
Well, now that we're here, nah.
Yeah. No, but here we are, no. We are no te whānau. I think, that was a huge part of, really challenging myself and, challenging others too on what expectations are. There's
Yes.
so many. I mean, come on. There's a taka in every community.
Well,
And if there isn't, they're hiding.
Yeah, no, you're so right. Someone's in denial. They say there's 1 in 5. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, we're overrated here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 4 of us in the room.
Yeah. And it's a hard thing to kind of accept one in oneself when it's harder for the community to accept
Yes.
those. So I really have to acknowledge those who, have felt the confidence and who have felt the urge to challenge everyone else and their perspectives on what they expect you to be. Because those are the biggest challenges I feel I face is the projections of others.
Yeah.
And what those are, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
And with
projection.
with all that in mind, because you wear a lot of different hats, composing waiata, judging, all of the amazing mahi that you do, he tini. How do you look after yourself? How do you then look after your hauora, your ātinana, āhinengaro, āwairua, where that's
Such a good question. Well, I feel like the tahatinana is where I slack because, the gym, I don't really just like,
I see you on your Instagram.
Yeah,
but
she lifting weights.
It's a consistency of it, eh? Like you have to
Yeah,
go
it is.
there.
I know, I
I
feel
feel
you.
gyms are so pointless.
You have to show up, right?
Hey,
You have to
taking
go
the
there
words
and you're
straight
just
out of my
doing-
mouth.
You're doing activities that to yourself and right there. And I feel like that's why I love sports or indoor netball because you're kind of distracted.
Yeah.
You're doing fitness, but
Health
you're
by
distracted.
stealth.
But when you're
Health by stealth.
at a gym, you have to do it for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
You have to do it
I
for the
love
sake
that.
of fitness. I'm like, I don't want to be distracted when I'm doing it.
Well, you
The
always
fitness
have a great
side.
beat on, though.
Oh,
You always beat the
I'm
hair
currently
stuff.
melting with all these
yeah.
lights in my hair. It's going to go poof soon. So we won't go to that. But I do have to mihi out to Te Yard Fitness. Oh, we've got Amas at Te Yard Fitness
Te Yard.
too.
Yes, that's right.
Success.
It's a great space to whakapakari tinana, and so that's really what's helped my taha tinana. But I always get asked this, and I think to myself, a lot of the time, the kaupapa that I now accept or connect to or contribute to, they're it's actually fun.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff that I actually enjoy. So I feel like these kaupapa are
I get
kind of feeding
yeah.
me in that sense. But
Yes.
beyond that, I just need sleep.
Yeah, sleep.
I love me a sleep. I love me a nap.
Yeah.
You know,
you're a vibe.
afternoon naps are great. So I'm all for afternoon naps.
Underrated the
But
afternoon.
it definitely helps when you love what you do.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyways, no, it doesn't feel so draining. And I feel like, I have my hoa tata, they're like therapy. So every time I'm debriefing about kaupapa, I get the chance to reflect and dissect and, just revise over the experiences I've had. And I feel like that's another form of,
Right.
whakaoranga.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Self-care.
Re-energize, refuel, reflect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reevaluate. That's
Maybe
that's
it's
the
the
vibe.
same sort of lines, but how do, in your line of mahi, being a contract life and all of that, how do you stay motivated
Yeah.
and productive?
Oh my God.
Or is it just blessings?
Yeah,
Or
that's
something
you really have to get it into your mentality and your perspective
I
of
think
going
money
to places.
helps.
It really does. It really does, well, especially in this day and age.
Correct,
And
100%.
especially if you live in Auckland,
Oh, yeah.
where rent is just humongous
Yes,
and just so she's tough these days, but it really is a perspective kind of thing. Don't worry, I still go to Kapa. I'm like, do I really have to do it in the car driver? Oh my God, shut the car. And it's Disney time.
Yeah.
You're Disneyland now.
Well, that's the
Kia
thing
ora
too,
te
because
whānau.
the Pere Wihongi brand, so to speak, or the idolised imagination of Pere is fun. It's positive. It's joy. It's happy. So I suppose if you turn up somewhere and Pere is not, you're not that. They go, "What's wrong?" I get it. People go, "Is he okay?" I'm
You
like,
gotta
I'm just
do
trying
it
to
for
chill.
the kids, eh? You've got to
Correct.
do it for the tamariki.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I remember so many different experiences with stars, and I remember the experiences that I really enjoyed are the uplifting experiences, the inspiring experiences, and then I also remember the ones that I didn't necessarily like. that, simple things like asking for a photo. Like, every single time someone asks for a photo, yes, flat out, my
Yes.
girl.
Yeah,
So
I
I
get it.
remember, I'm not going to name the star, but I remember this one time I was
Name
at the Māori Sports Awards and I went to go and ask a certain person for a photo, and my camera flashed. Back then you had cameras.
Correct,
eh?
yes.
This was back in the 2000s. And my camera flashed at the ground, of course, and the person was like, oh, well, you took one anyway. I know, and I felt so fucking mad. But then even in that whole exchange of idolization.
Yeah.
And then that, that
And
type
now-
of turn,
Yeah.
I remember that feeling as well. So I was like, I will never make anyone feel like that if they
Yeah,
ever ask for a
absolutely. Yeah,
photo.
we're the
like,
same.
No
And-
matter how tired I am. I'm
Take it.
And I bet now they're a follower.
just-
They're a fan. If you're watching at home, you're watching Pete at home, you're a fan, girl.
That person that was at the sports awards that was rude to Pere, I bet you follow him on Instagram.
Well, I feel like you would get a little bit hoha. Like that's because I've seen, because I love Stan Walker, and I've met him thanks to Phoenix, met him a couple times, but I fully love him, and I think maybe go over the top. But even if I see him at the airport, I'm not going up to him because I'm like, I don't want to be a hoha.
Yeah.
So I feel like Sometimes you are a
Stan Walker's probably getting asked for millions of photos every single
Oh, but
time.
I put him up as the same level as you.
There's a Te Māori is a different sense, but yes. No,
And
but-
Aotearoa is so small, like it's so small. You can't afford as a celebrity, as a person like that, to do that to people.
Yeah.
Because then everyone knows.
Yeah.
it's just in general too, don't be a
Don't be a.
Yeah, because
Don't be
I
one of
also
those.
won't name the
Swearing
actress.
level.
I actually don't know.
Yeah, but I
Say
also
it and we'll
asked
find
the
out.
next
yeah. Just bleep me up, but don't be a dick. Eh?
Yeah.
No.
I also asked the actress and I said, can I get your autograph? And she said, oh no, if I give it to you, I'm going to have to give it to everybody. And I was like, it's like crickets around here. There's nobody.
Oh, no.
But I thought, no,
Who
you're an
else?
egg.
Yeah.
And her name is,
I know who it is, yes.
Who was it? No, just-
Pere, we're fans of yours. We're whānau, we're friends. We love what you do. We love you from the mighty Te Tai Tokedo, and you're a vibe and what you bring to our communities with your takatapuitanga, your uenukutanga, but you as a human being in Te Ao
talents.
Māori, your
Skill.
talent, it is absolutely amazing. So don't stop.
Oh,
Take
you
it.
know, I can't. I absolutely cannot, especially with this type of kōrero.
Kōrero.
I'm still waiting to be a patch member of the DJ Nof Nof.
I take it. We'll have
Ai
a
hoa ki
ceremony.
tērā. Ai hoa ki
Ai,
tērā.
Before we wrap things up, though, we're just going to give a quick this or that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it does something for you, it's fun, and maybe it doesn't. Well, not real quick. Hat or cap?
Hat or cap? Oh, I like a hat. Cap's the ones with just the front, eh?
Cap.
Or-
Aye,
Cap, yeah, hat.
Hat, kia ora. Branded.
Because I can't really fit them.
Marcia's got the same issue. It's the head.
Thank you, Luke. I appreciate that comment.
Bringing up my
It's because
vulnerability.
of my roro.
Te nui.
Megan
Of your
Thank you for your
roro. Of your roro.
Te nui. They don't back at you. It's not Pere.
While we're at it. Nah.
Brands or not? Branded or not?
Be honest.
Oh,
You make that money, girl.
I like both. I love brands, but then I love not branded things
Yeah.
that people don't really have them, but then I
Yeah.
love the branded.
Kia ora.
Oh, I'll go with branded. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Even though I've got
Yeah, she
I've got
branded.
no branded.
She's stamped.
Night out or Netflix and chill?
Netflix and chill.
Oh, I love
I'm
it.
a grier.
You
Hey.
Tawa tēnā. Tawa tēnā.
Hatai tēnā. I want you're healthy.
Yeah, you got the energy. Yeah.
He's getting home when I'm waking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pork bones or brisket?
Oh.
Now, man.
It's a thing, isn't it? It's a really hard one.
Can you put both in there for me?
Yeah, I'll go pork bone.
Yeah, okay.
I like
You
a
are
bit
for
of
me, the people.
getting in there and yeah, the ngote.
It's okay.
We're talking about boil up, by the way.
Parakuihi or dinner?
Oh,
Parakuihi or
dinner.
dinner? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can skip breakfast easily.
Oh, yeah, no, we're bad at that.
Oh,
Summer or winter?
winter. I'm a winter person.
Yeah.
I know so many people that are summer people too,
No,
but
I'm
I
with you on
like,
that.
I like being able to like layer up.
I love the
Is it-
winter
yeah, it's a
fashion.
fashion,
It's a
yeah.
fashion
Yeah.
thing.
And
I
then
like
just
the vibe.
even just the controllability. Like in the summer, you can't control the heat.
Yeah.
No, correct.
You're out, your hair's you're sweating, you're going everywhere.
Moist.
But then, in the winter, if you're too cold, you just put a blanket on.
Love it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You can control your
more
temperature more, eh? And then you can wear more things.
Take care. All right, last one. I'm actually interested in this one. Sing or listen.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a tough one because hello,
He's like, no.
sing or
Sing or
listen.
listen.
That's a good one.
Well, to be honest, okay, yeah, I'll probably say sing because I can drive. Like, I only say this because on long road trips, I can drive in silence. Yeah, I can.
In silence.
I can drive in silence, and I don't mind that.
I
And
can't.
I'm
loud.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what, but when I'm not like a music listener unless it's Kapa Haka or something like that. But I don't.
See,
sit
that's
there and
interesting to know.
Listen to music
Yeah.
like
Especially as a
all the
composer.
time. And I think like this might even sound crazy, but I think there's like sounds and things happening in my head, and then when I listen to music, sometimes it's clashing, and I can't actually listen to music because I don't know what's happening, but
Yeah.
sometimes in my brain it's like the music in my head's playing louder than the music in the outfit.
Yeah.
It's always
Well.
kei te tuki e Taiwan, so
Yeah.
that's why it's better for me sometimes just to sort of
Love
silence.
it.
And so I've got it's always naturally happening. Sometimes I can
Sounds busy.
sometimes it is, especially on drives because it's so stimulating. And
Yeah.
everything around, and sometimes like even like the visualization of things kind of like cause a sound in my head, or like I see something and then bang,
Yeah. My
a
kids,
cloud arrangement. I'm like, or something like that. Anyways,
my kids always know when I'm getting tired when we're driving because I sing loud. I'm like, time to wake up. So I sing as many songs as I can loud as, and my kids like, Dad's tired.
Dad's tired.
that's a good way to hickey modi. Yeah. That's
Or
a
you
good way
nod
to
off.
hickey modi.
Yeah. All right.
And it's a good warning for them because then when you go quiet, they're like, "Where is the sound?
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
sleeping."
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. No, we're not.
Aye, yes, no. We are chuffed to have you on board today. Before we say hi to Mātua and Hoki ki te kāinga, any final words for the iwi today?
Oh, I just love you guys.
We love
I was sitting
you.
out there with our producer, with Helen Girl, and just listening
Helen
and watching
Girl.
you guys. I love the setup. I love the banter. I love the representation of the Norte as well. And the outfits are outfitting today. I was sitting in there, and you guys in Century are like, you're giving me 70s colour.
Oh, thank you.
You're giving me 80s with the glasses too. You're
Yeah.
giving me 90s.
Oh, yes.
Well,
that's my
and
favourite.
I was
That's my
like, is
favourite.
that intentional? Like the synergy.
That's when we were born.
The synergy.
Oh, okay.
The
And on that
unconscious synergy
note,
is here. Te whānau. But no, I love you guys. Thank you for having me
we
on
love
board.
you. Hey, nei te mihi kauwanuwanu kia koe e te mete.
Oh.
And keep on keeping on. Keep shining bright and don't you dare change.
Yes. So we made it today. We're not tūraki wawata.
No, we're
At
not.
all.
Tūraki
Not at all,
to
e te whānau.
disregard. Tūraki he pēra, ne disregard.
Ara.
Pare,
Anei te
pare.
mātanga reo.
See,
Ko
we
tāna.
needed you earlier.
Tūraki,
Thanks for showing
you're
us up.
actually like disregarding those wishes.
Yes,
Oh,
ngā
very
wawaha.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tūraki
Can you
koe
stay for
e
the
rā
next
wawata.
10 guests?
I was standing up there listening to you guys' interpretations. I was like, kei te marama. Kei te
Aye.
marama.
Kei reira.
Oh.
It was the wawata. It was the wawata that throws you off. Because you're like,
Yes,
must
it's
be
positive.
something aspirational. There's like, it is. There's the aspiration.
Oh, you Dr. Pere now. Dr. Pere Wihongi. I wouldn't be surprised.
Tūraki rātou i o wawata.
Kia ora,
Squash it.
disregard.
Disregard.
With it,
because you're
no
a builder.
tūraki wawata here. We made
Alright,
it.
you're here.
Te kāna.
Pere Wihongi, everybody!
Shout out to New Day Classes as well.
All right, well, in that was your poroporo ake.
Thank you, Te whānau.
Ai, haere me ngā mihi o te wā, me ngā manakitanga o te rungara.
Nohora maira e te iwi e.
That is
Wihongi.
just episode 1 of what you can expect.
Absolutely.
For all our
Can
whole
I just
season.
say, Pere Wihongi, creme de la creme, out there doing the do, walking the talk, and doing it with a beat every time. I am
So glad he was our number 1.
Absolutely.
Hoi anō e te iwi. We have got more episodes coming your way. Kōrero, our next guest next week.
Next week, we have got one of the amazing, the macho, the da-da-da-da-da, the abdominals, the hair, the updo, the features. He's a triplet. There's 3 of them. I cannot wait. The one and only Eru Kapa Kingi is joining our show next week. You've got to be into the see this one.
Aye, that's right, e te iwi. Eru Kapa Kingi is coming in. He's bringing his kōrero around him being young in politics, his kōrero around hauora, his kaupapa mātātoa, and just like, how do you look that good and be that smart? It's not fair.
I'm really banking on he turns up with no shirt.
Okay, and can we just say, are we going to call it? He's the hot triplet.
Controversy.
They're old enough to be my nephews.
Well, you know what they say.
But that's coming up next week. E te iwi. Hoi anō, we do hope you enjoyed this first episode. Ko mātou tēnei ko kōrero. Ko hau tēnei ko māsia e mihi atu nei.
Ko Phoenix o ka tēnei, mihi ana kia koutou whakarongo mai ana, liha.
And I'm Luke Bird, the Birdman. We cannot wait to have you with us for the rest of the season. Join us next week for more fun and games. See you then, everybody!
That's right, e te iwi.
You want to sing our wata?
Oh, I gotta sing that. That's why she's pointing at me. Tahi.
Ua.
Ore!